Good morning, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the militant state of Michigan. It's been a while since I've vlogged. Who cares? So I thought I would do something today because 4 years ago I did a vlog in the morning right before the election, so I thought I would do one today. And 4 years ago, I distinctly remember it was really the same kind of morning as far as the case that I was leaving. I stopped at a rest area that was northwest of White Cloud. It was a very kind of crispy day. There was frost on the ground. And I sat there and I said, you know, I'm not sure about today's election. There was something that I was very uneasy about, and well, that happened to be turned out to be, there was a lot of reason to be uneasy. So here it is. It's about the same time, 4 years later. I don't feel uneasy, but I don't feel good, and I don't understand why. Kamala Harris is a dingbat. She can't put two sentences together and the rest unless they're on a teleprompter. I mean, she's a train wreck, and I don't understand. I understand people that are Democrats and say, I vote Democrat. I don't care whose name's on the ballot. I vote Democrat. I've always voted Democrat. I will always vote Democrat. I understand that. I understand that. I can respect that. And I don't see a lot of people. So to me, that's like 35% of the people. Maybe 30% that are going to do that. I don't see a lot of people saying, well, I voted for Trump last time, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris this time. I would bet money that there's more people that said, I voted against Trump last time, but I just can't do it this time with what they're serving up. I just can't smell what they're cooking. And I think there's some home cooking going on, and that's why I'm not so sure I guess that's why it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I mean, Bill O'Reilly, who does his best to stay unbiased, says Trump is going to win. Tyrus, who's on Gutfeld, says it's a landslide. It's over. It's done with. Jason Whitlock on Fearless, who's never voted before but voted this time and voted for Trump. I forget what he said, 9:33 or 10:33 they're going to call this. You got Robert F. Kennedy riding with Trump. We have Tulsi Gabbard, and for any of you that have been around for a while, even 4 years ago, I've always talked about Tulsi Gabbard and how I thought she would be great on a ticket. I always thought that. I always thought she would have given Trump more competition than Biden would have. You have Elon Musk, who's, I guess, going to be in a cabinet in the Trump administration. You have Joe Rogan, who has come out in support of Donald Trump. And yet, Kamala is just hanging around. I don't understand. I don't understand how she can just hang around. I mean, I don't see Trump winning Michigan. I mean, there's too much home cooking going on. I don't see him winning Michigan. And on the national level, with all this, they basically ran the Michigan, I guess you could say, the Michigan agenda from Whitmer's last run at dictator. It was all about women's health. And they basically took that dictator's playbook and we're running it again on a national level. And I just didn't think it would work on a national level. I just keep thinking they wanted more. They wanted Whitmer to run. Maybe she's going to take a cabinet spot should somehow Kamala win the election. To me, it's either a landslide victory for Trump, it's an absolute landslide victory, or he loses. I just don't see any close election going to any Republican. I don't see it. So there you have it. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic and say Donald Trump. You know, but we've all of a sudden have, and I shouldn't. I'm going to say it was on the Jimmy Dore show, so I don't want to say this is me, because you know, Jocelyn Benson, our what did they call them? The Reich dictator has said you can't talk about election fortification, but the Dominion machines in Michigan somehow don't count straight ticket votes. They're having an issue with that, according to Jimmy Dore. According to the Jimmy Dore show. So, you know, I'm kind of smelling some home cooking. I did vote early. I did hear someone asking about early voting, if there had been a lot of people. They said they've been busy all day. So I do know that a lot of people have turned out to vote early. Not that it makes a huge difference in my area. I could probably show up and vote today in about 20 minutes. And I bet you I'm be within the first 25 people that had voted. So I'm not sure as far as waiting lines it made a difference voting early, but we're going through Trump land here. That's in Walhalla if you want to Google it. I don't know. I'm just going to be glad that all the commercials are over. I don't think, you know, I don't know if it's going to be as bad as either one thinks it is if the other one wins. Could always be wrong, but I don't see it. How it'll affect me personally, I don't know. I think if Kamala gets elected, and I say that with quotations around elected, I don't think the stock market's going to do as well. I don't think your pension funds or your IRA or 401k plans in your investment savings is going to do well. But see, they don't really give a shit about those people. So that's no biggie to them. There'll always be more taxes. With Trump, I think the stock market outlook is much better. But the sky's not going to fall. I don't think. So that's about it. A very subdued, a very quiet, prediction of Donald Trump winning. I hope Tyrus is right. I do think that the only way that anyone's ever going to go, yeah, okay, they won, is if it's like a landslide. It's pretty hard to see things any other way if it's a landslide victory. So there you have it. So this is Treasure Troller saying aloha, good day, and make sure you vote.